The clacking sounds of the keyboards fill the air in an otherwise a quiet office. A man gets up from his chair when he feels a tug from the line that's connected to the back of his neck. In fact, everyone in the office are connected to their own lines. The man walks around the office and attempts to communicate with his coworkers. The first person tells him to go back to work. Rightfully so, in a way, given that this is a place of work. As the man continues to engage the people in the office, a different picture is drawn from the following responses. It isn't so much that his coworkers are encouraging him to go back to work, but rather they want to be left alone, as evidenced by most others not even responding to the man. Out of desperation, the man reaches out and taps on the shoulder of one of his coworkers. For some gruesome and twisted reason, the gentle tap severs the man's hand. The man shouts in agony, but no one bothers to give him a glance. In sheer panic, the man heads towards the door to exit the premises. On the way, he tries to get help from his coworkers, but they still can't be bothered. The door leads the man to a hallway. There, he bumps into a person and is immediately slashed again. He touches another and then another out of morbid curiosity, but the results are the same. The man gets cut every time he touches someone. He gets on an elevator down the hallway and proceeds to exit on another floor. He continues down the hallway, then makes a left on another, all the while cautiously avoiding the people in the hallways. The man takes a left at the end of the hallway until finally someone asks him if it's okay. The man is no longer interested to hear what the people of this company have to say. He sprints past the stranger, but he brushes his foot against the concerned coworker in the process. Now his foot is severed. The man tries to limp out of the building. It is then that he realizes the concerned coworker wasn't so concerned after all. Our limping man is on his own. The man goes out through a large door and successfully exits the building. He carefully traverses his way around the pedestrians and continues his way forward. After crossing a few more streets, he's finally alone. Away from the others, the man struggles to free himself from the line that's connected at the back of his neck. When he finally detaches the line, all of his limbs come back and he runs towards freedom and safety. The camera fades to black, and when it comes back on, we see the last moments being played out on a security monitor. Everyone is being watched. Security is called to go after our man, and there are dozens, perhaps hundreds of overseers watching and judging. The story ends. Different people will come to a different conclusion after playing this game, so please know that this is merely my representation of its message. I believe the game tells the story of our time, our current society and culture. It tells about our disconnect to the people around us. It wants us to know that those who rule over us keep us in line by making us feel safe and comfortable in solitary settings. Complaining about the new generation is a cliche, but we all know there's some truth to what the elders have to say about us. The computer stations show the people immersed in their own business, and they can't be bothered to care about what happens around them. People in the hallways are either on their own or they only acknowledge those in their clique. Even the person who shows concern, it's only for show and doesn't actually bother to lend a hand. It's all the same out on the streets. Our man is hurt badly, but the people might as well be blind. In a way, it's not that they don't care, but they're not even aware of what's happening right in front of their eyes. In the end, we see the man sever his ties to society, and when we see his limbs grow back, I think it signifies the reattaining of his humanity. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be an escape. The overseer presses the security button, and presumably, our protagonist will be taken right back to the company to play his role as a cog in the wheel. Well, that's the conclusion I came up with after finishing the story. If you want to try the game yourself, the link is in the description and is free to play. Let me know in the comment section of your own interpretation of the story. Thanks for watching. Cross out.